Hi artists! Today we are going to draw snowmen. I am going to start at the top of my paper, not the bottom, up at the top. I'm going to make sure I leave a little bit of space for my snowman's accessories. I'm going to draw the head, but I want to think about other things I can add. So here's my circle for my head. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle because it's made out of snow. Next, I'm going to make a second circle. I'm going to overlap where the first one ends at the bottom. Then I'm going to make one more for the bottom of my snowman. So I have 3 circles stacked on top of each other. I need to make a line that shows that my snowman is sitting on the ground. I am not going to go on top of my snowman, but I'm going to start on one side and finish the line on the other side. Now it looks like he is sitting on the ground. I'm going to add a few wavy lines to look like some snow. You can add other things in the background. Think about trees or the sky. Maybe there's another snowman. Maybe he has a friend. A couple of wavy lines are going to make the sticks for my snowman's arms. You could make yours a little bit thicker by going over your lines again with your pencil, or you could make them like mine with one pencil line. The next thing I'm going to make is a scarf. So I'm going to make a curvy line under my snowman's head. I'm going to erase part of the line that I already made and then add on the sides so that it looks like the scarf is going around his head. 2 straight lines with some fringe make the ends of the scarf. You could add stripes or polka dots or whatever you want. You also don't have to add a scarf if you don't want to. It's your snowman. Next, I'm going to make a hat. I'm going to erase the top of my snowman's head. That's right, I'm going to take the top of his head right off. But don't worry, I'm going to put it back on with a hat. So, a straight line could make the bottom of a hat. I could make a top hat, like we see on some snowmen, or I could make a different kind of hat. If you don't want to add a hat, that's fine too. I'm going to make a thicker line with a triangle on top and some wiggly lines for a pom-pom. Again, you could add stripes or polka dots or whatever designs you want. You also don't have to add a hat if you don't want to. I'm going to add 2 circles for eyes. Maybe these are rocks or some coal, but they're not circles, they can be bumpy. I'm also going to add a carrot nose for a traditional snowman. I'm going to make it sideways so it looks like it's sticking out. Some more little dots make his mouth. I am going to use my pencil to gently shade on the side of my snowman. I want my snowman to look more 3-dimensional, so I am adding some value. I am holding my pencil in the middle and pressing lightly to create light lines. The sun is coming from the opposite direction, so that's why I'm shading on the left side. I'm going to shade on the bottom of each circle and then blend it with my finger. If you have a tissue or a paper towel, you could use that instead of your finger, but remember, your fingers always wash. On every circle, I'm going to add a little bit of a shadow and blend it in. I am going to go ahead and add the shadow where my snowman is sitting on the ground. Remember, I decided that my light or my sun was coming from the right side, so my shadow would be on the left. It's a little bit darker right underneath my snowman where he's sitting on the ground. If you press harder with your pencil, you get a darker color. Again, I'm blending with my finger, but you could use a tissue or a paper towel if you have one. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more value or darker color underneath the second circle. And then again, on any space that I think there would be a little bit of a shadow. Now that I have added value and shaded my snowman, I could add Sharpie if I want to, I could add colors, and I can be creative. Think about your background and fill up that page. Have fun!